I've made it 36 minutes here without mentioning Seinfeld, and I'm a complete Seinfeld nut. So I just want to know, when you guys are on the road, and I want Gary and Ron to answer this, does Keith get more, hey, love you on the Met games, or loved you on Seinfeld?
There's no question that there are more people who watched him on Seinfeld than ever watched him play baseball or watched him broadcast a Mets game. And when Ron and I are on the road and Keith is not there, Ronnie, take it away.
It is. Hi, Gary. Hi, Ron. Where's Keith? I mean, that happens every single place we go. Keith's a national star. We're our local baseball announcers. But it all, Jimmy, there's so many arms in this. There's so many tentacles. But boy, at the end of the day, I get to work with two great friends. I consider them my older brothers. And I watch baseball, and somehow someone sends us a check every 2 weeks. I don't think it might not be the best job in the world, but it's in the top 5.
So you notice that Ronnie suddenly got in there that he is younger than both Keith and myself.
And as he should. He also mentioned checks. Keith, I'm going to be bold. If you want to tell me to screw off, tell me to screw off. How much was your last Seinfeld residual?
Well, it varies. I can tell you what on an annual basis what it is.
Sure.
It's close to $5,000 still. It's the giving.
That episode was like 30 years ago. That is amazing.
I understand. But remember one thing. I was the guest star.
So let me wrap it up with this. I'm very good friends with Sal Licata, who's on SNY before the games. Sal went down to spring training last week at Port St. Lucie, and through a long story that was told on last week's podcast, if someone wants to listen to it, Sal was at the game with Jerry Seinfeld. There was a rain delay. The game got rained out, so Sal and Jerry are in the elevator. Keith walks in. Now, Sal told this exact story on this podcast last week. Keith walked in the elevator, head down, didn't realize Jerry was in the elevator.
Right next to him.
And then someone pointed out that Jerry was in the elevator. And the comment from Keith was, and if you want us to edit this out, we can edit this out. But Keith said, sorry, these spring training games kill me. I can't pay attention to anything during these spring training games. Is that accurate?
Before that, I was already on the elevator, and they came in on the floor below, and Jerry was sidled next to on my left, and when I'm on the elevator with a bunch of people after a game, I have my phone. I'm pretending like I'm on my looking.
That's a Seinfeld episode right there. Just so you know. Okay.
I have tunnel vision, and then the tall guy said hello to me, and then pointed to my left, and I said, Jerry. Then we had and I did say, these spring training games, they're killers. So yes, because you got so many players. But that was great to see Jerry. And I did tell Jerry that we have to have him in the booth every year, once a year or twice a year. And he said he loves it in the booth. He'd be more than happy to come in the booth.
Nice. There you go. Well, it is the best booth already in baseball. SNY, Gary Cohen, Ron Darling, Keith Hernandez. Saturday is their first game against the Pirates. Appreciate you doing this. It was a lot of fun. Enjoy the season. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Well, Jimmy, you're the best.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.